Happy dog.
All right, so I'm doing this Zoom to Facebook.
Hi, baby.
Cool.
Baby.
Okay, think we got, oops, are we on Facebook? I don't know. Let's see. Yep, live on
Yep,
Facebook. There we go. Okay,
you're on.
we're on. Okay, I'm going to mute you all. I got speaker thing. Okay, so y'all want neck, shoulders, those kind of things? Is that what we're saying?
You're back to mute.
Yeah.
Okay, you got it. Mute you all. I see you got a tail on yours too over there. That's
Yeah.
great. Oh, she's got her fuzzy. It's fuzzy animal day. It's fuzzy animal yoga with your animals today. We're gonna have Otis and Ella may pop in today. We'll see, or you'll just hear barking at the neighbors. All right, so some chair yoga. Here we go. I think you should see me okay. And we've got the new microphone, so you should be able to hear a little better, I hope. We'll see. The last class said you could definitely hear me breathing, so maybe it'll remind you to breathe. Go ahead, close your eyes. And together we will take our big deep breath in through our nose. Open our mouth, sigh it out. Again, big full breath in through our nose. Open your mouth. Let it go. We're going to take two more big, full, deep breaths. And as you breathe in, remember that three-part yogic breath. When we breathe in, we can feel the air in our belly, our ribs, our chest, pausing at the top, and then exhaling, emptying each part. Again, breath in, pause, exhale. All right. So with each breath, you can continue without really paying much thought to it. Just notice that you're breathing in and out. And what I want you to focus on is on the exhale, something relaxes. So if you need to scan your body first to see where you might be holding tension, you can start there. Or if you know right away that something's bothering you, it's a little tight, a little tender, a little stiff, you can bring your attention, your focus right to that area. Breathing in and exhale, just envision that area and the tension dissolving. And if you don't feel any particular areas that are tight this morning, great. Just envision your body relaxing and sinking deeper with each exhale. And begin to bring that integrity into your body. We're going to start at our feet today. Eyes can remain closed. Bring your feet hip width. Feel them firmly rooted onto the earth. Again, if you are comfortable to take your shoes off, yoga is really great to practice barefoot. So root those feet on down, ground into earth, lift up all of your 10 toes, and then spread them down onto the ground one at a time, nice and gently. Hug your shins in. Press the bottoms of your legs into your seat, your legs igniting, your sitting bones pressing into the seat. If you haven't, make sure you pull away a little from the chair so you're not resting and using the chair as support. We're going to rely on our own muscles. Belly pulls in, tailbone slightly tilts. Feel a sensation of your hip bones pulling away from your ribs, or your ribs rather pulling away from your hip bones, lifting on up nice and tall. Shoulders drop down, relax down by your sides, and the crown of your head lifts on up to the ceiling. So almost like when you're a little kid and you go to the doctor's office and you want to be a little bit taller, right? And you're just, oh, as tall as you can be. See if you can grow yourself, maybe that extra quarter of an inch. Relax your shoulders down. Keep reaching the crown of your head. Can you find more space, more length? Excellent. Arms come down by your side. Spread your fingers wide. Palms spin open. Dropping your shoulders down. Eyes can gently open here. And on your inhale, reach your arms all the way on up. Exhale down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And down. One more inhale on up. I'm going to come down halfway. Spin your palms face up into eagle arms. Right arm comes under, left arm over. Bend at our elbows and palms towards one another if you can reach around either the backs of your hands or palms. So all that integrity that we just pulled into the rest of our body, don't forget about that. Spine continues to be long. Now draw your shoulders down and back here still. Elbows lift on up so that they're the length, the height of your shoulders. So here, find your Ujjayi breath. So this is kind of great. I've got the microphone so you can hear me breathing. There's a slight restriction at the base of your throat. And almost when you're breathing, it's like fogging up a mirror. So we're going to breathe in and out through our nose. So see if you can make your breath audible. I know I can't hear you at home, but see if you can hear your own breath. So breathing in. Keep breathing in and out. Now nice and loud, pressing your arms into one another. Inhale. Exhale, unwind, release. So if at any point things get a little too challenging and you can't do them, just close your eyes and focus on that Ujjayi breath. That'll still give you that sense of relaxation. And you can drown out the sound of the barking dog. Inhale, lift on up. Exhale down. Palms flip open. And this time, left arm under, right arm over. Elbows bend. Backs the hands or palms together. So here you can stay in stillness or you can move up and down. Create little movements. Just continue to draw those shoulders down away from your ears. Continue to breathe. Go ahead, try with that Ujjayi breath here again, breathing in through your nose, out through your nose. One more inhale. Exhale, unwind. Bring your arms, maybe a little shake. Let's make some circles, bringing them on up to our ears and down and back. So super slow with so much intention, rolling our shoulders. There's really no rush, nowhere to go, nothing to do. This is what we're doing right now. So really Like this is what we have in this moment. So feel everything there is to feel. And then maybe go forward for a couple of cycles of breath. And then maybe bringing one ear on up and then the other. Really dropping your shoulder as far as you can as you bring the other one up. Noticing the obvious difference between the two shoulders here. Go ahead, bring them down. So if you have your strap, you can grab a hold of your strap. We're going to clasp it behind our hands. And we're going to open up our shoulders a little bit here. So our palms are facing out. The fronts of our hands are resting on, well, not necessarily resting, but they're pointing towards our back. We're going to press those palms down, our knuckles down, and then lift on up in your shoulders. Keep drawing. Use that strap. Keep pulling. Try to keep your hands close together here. Open up your throat. Open your shoulders. Bring your knees together. Inhale. And now exhale. Fold on forward. Keep that bind. You're going to feel that release in our lower back, our shoulders. Kind of pretty intense here. So just breathe. Breathe that Ujjayi, nice breath in and out. Maybe you can fold a little more. Inhale, use your core, use that belly. Lift on up to seated. Might feel like a little whooshy, a little dizzy here. Release your strap. You can just leave the strap in the chair behind you for now. Bring your hands to your thighs. And we're going to do a little bit of neck work on request here. So shoulders are down. Bring that right ear down to your right shoulder without lifting up your left shoulder. Full deep breath. Feel your sitting bones really rooting into your chair. Your spine is still lifting tall, so we still have that length in our spine. All we've done is just tilted our head to the right. Bring that left arm down by your side. Feel the weight of your arm, like the gravity just taking it. Right arm comes up to the top of your head, just above your ear. Again, we'll let gravity do its work here. We're not going to be tugging anything. Just let it rest. You should feel right along that left side of your neck. Bring your left hand on up just for a gentle massage. You're my crazy dog. My crazy dog person. We're just breathing. So if you breathe louder, we'll drown it out. Maybe even if you find any knots or anything, you can press a finger on in there. Chew, really like a pressure point release. Release your right arm down. Release your left arm down. Slowly bring your head up to neutral and close your eyes and notice the remaining sensations that you're feeling on the left side of your neck. The remainder of the warmth that was on your hand or the coolness. Feeling of it having stretched nicely. Nice and tall. Again, creating that length. So if you let it go, no problem. Just bring it back. Inhale. Exhale, left ear drops on down to your left shoulder. So a lot of times when we're doing these neck exercises, I find myself closing my eyes just because it's so relaxing and it feels so good. And I feel like I could really focus on the sensations in my neck. So if you want to close your eyes, you can do that. Just notice if you're kind of going in your mind like a to-do list of your day and things like that. And just get out of that head. Just focus on the sensations. And that's the great thing with the Ujjayi breath too, is you can always focus on that breath and seeing if you can create a louder sound with your breath. Right arm drops down by your side. Feel that stretch in your shoulder release. Maybe another reminder to pull your shoulders down and back. As your left hand comes on up, right to the top of your head, to the outside above your ear. You don't have to wait for permission. If you're ready to go ahead and massage, go for it. If you want to continue to feel the stretch. So this is always your practice, whatever feels good. If you just want to sit here and breathe, then by all means, go for it. But just don't be complacent either. All right, release each arm down one at a time. Slowly bring that head back up to neutral. Again, eyes closed down. Feel the remainder of the sensations lingering there on the right side of your neck. Take a big deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, exhale. Drop your chin down to your chest. We're going to just draw like a circle, like we're tracing our collarbone. So our chin drags it on over to the right. The opening along the back of your neck here. Come back to center. Over to the left. Inhaling center. Exhaling to the right. Inhaling to the center. Exhaling left. Come back to center. Inhale, slowly lift your head back on up. Bring your arms on out by your sides. Spread them nice and wide. And then we're going to reach, it doesn't matter which hand's on top. We're going to kind of give ourselves a big hug here. So if you can kind of scoot a little bit, see if you can grab a little bit more at a time. Bring your legs together, kind of like a big hug. Spread your fingers wide as you do this. Inhale. Exhale. Notice the space between your back, between your shoulder blades expanding. So good. Inhale. This time on your exhale, curl your spine. Really get those full deep Ujjayi breaths here. Feel your fingers separate and pull away as you breathe in again. And notice how they kind of come together. You can make space again, maybe crawl your fingers together as you exhale. Curl a little more with that spine. On your inhale, lift on up. Open your arms, exhale. Inhale, swap arms. Again, notice what you feel different here. And if you want to stay for a breath or two, you can, or you can go right into your curl. This is self-love right here, huh? Or social distancing. You don't get to hug everybody, so you can, here you go, a virtual hug. One more big breath in. Exhale. On your inhale, sit on up. Open on up. All right, nice little hug, right? All right, grab your straps. They should be sitting behind you. Where'd it go? And let's fold it in half if you got a long one. Gonna hook it into our thumbs here. Lift our arms on up and just gently, again, not with all of our might or anything. See how wide you can go. Nice and wide. Sitting up tall. And then we're going to tilt on over to the right. Feeling that nice stretch in your left side body. Then maybe you can walk your gaze along the strap on up to that lifted hand at the top. Inhale back to center. Exhale, the other side. Again, follow that strap on up with your gaze. Relax your shoulders down and in. Keep pressing your sitting bones into your chair too. So notice if you kind of lifted up that right sitting bone and then press that right sitting bone down a little bit more. That intensifies the stretch. Inhale back to center. Exhale, other side. And now pressing down that left sitting bone. Maybe you're feeling a sensation in that left hip. That's where I'm feeling it. It could be your left side. It could be your arms. So you're all going to be feeling, again, we all have different bodies, different sensations. Notice, I can tell you what I'm feeling, but what are you feeling? Come on, back to center. And other side. Inhale back to center. And then we're going to see if we can bring those straps down behind us as we lift our chin, gaze up to the ceiling. So how far down can you bring those straps? It may not be very far. Opening your chest. Breathing in. Exhale. Next breath in, bring your straps around. Come on up. And we're going to exhale, bring your knees together. Fold all the way over your knees. All over your thighs. Let your head hang heavy. So if you need to scoot back a little bit into your chair to feel a little more sturdy, you can let go of the strap, bring the strap down there. See if you can maybe touch your toes, your hands, maybe your shins. How far down can you relax into this? Inhale, lift up halfway. You can have your, I don't know, I have monkey arms, so I can never see, but if you're able to kind of like reach as though you're down on the ground, pull your belly in, and we're going to kind of just walk ourselves on over to the right slightly here. This is almost one of those things like, you know, you drop something on the ground, you got to bend over and get it, right? So come back to center, just using your fingertips even, walking on over to the left. Come on back to center. We'll go one more time to the right. Back to center, to the left. Come on back to center. Go ahead, let yourself fold all the way over. And now on your inhale, bring your arms up. Let's sit all the way up. Big full breath. Hands to prayer right through heart center. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, let it go. All right, let's bend down, grab that strap again. We left it on the ground. Get moving on our hips. So pull away from the chair. So if you found yourself, you moved closer, let's pull away so we're not relying on that chair and we're gonna have room to open up. Bend your right knee. Before we use our strap, you know what? Let's take our right leg in. You can grab behind your thigh, front of your shin, whatever works. Make some circles with that hip. All right, bring it on in. And then we're going to take that strap right down towards our heel. Spread your toes. Sink your hip right into the socket and sit up nice and tall. So any of this, we're going to bring it on up. Shoulders relax down. Find your breath. Next inhale, put both straps into your right hand and then open on up that thigh. Go right to where your gentle edge is. So no second guessing yourself, go right there. Maybe slide that arm down so that shoulder that we just opened up is not creeping back up. Try to keep your hips square. So we're just moving at the hips. Your waist is square. Keep that right foot flexed. Soft bend in your right knee, not rocking that out. And you know, if you really need to bend your knee, then really bend your knee. Inhale, come back to center. Both straps into your left hand and maybe a gentle little across your body. You feel some different sensations in that hip. Sit up nice and tall. Come on back to center. We're going to get all our hamstrings again here. So that foot is flexed again. Dip your pinky toe on down. Back to center. Big toe on down. Notice what you're feeling different there. Back to center. Bend your knee. And we'll change sides. So bring that left leg on in. Circles. No rush. Kind of noticing what it's feeling. Hook the strap onto the heel of that left foot. Sit up nice and tall. Notice where you are in the transitions of things. Like when you like did that again. So back up a minute and do that again. So here we were doing this and like you're going to go put your strap on. Did you notice like your whole body just did some kind of like funky shifting? Did your brain just go into something? Just observing what your body's doing. Okay, so we're back up here. Hips sinking in, nice and tall. Shoulders down. Find your breath, nice, slow, even. Both straps come into your left hand. Inhale, and just opening up that hip, going where you can go. Apparently my plant's telling me that's where I'm going. Yeah, not allowing that shoulder to creep up, keeping those shoulders down and relaxed. Inhale, come on back to center. Bring that over to the right slightly. Nice and tall. Back to center. Whoops, almost forgot our hamstrings. That's okay. Pinky toe down. See, I wasn't being present there, was I? No, I was thinking, okay, what am I doing next? Back to the top, big toe. Back to center. All right, let's get rid of the strap for now. Let's see, how are we on time? Okay, great. All right, some hip opening here. So we're gonna heel toe ourselves into our goddess. If you wanna stand for this one, you can stand. We want to just make sure that your knees are in line with your toes. Bring our arms on out. Bend your elbows. So lift up all 10 toes and then gently place them down. So if you want to try and kind of just play around with rocking yourself forward into standing, you can. Check on that chair behind you. Like, forget it. See how much you want to challenge yourself today. So maybe open up a little wider. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to bring our right elbow down to our right knee. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, spread your fingers wide. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Use that core. Inhale. Pull your belly in. One more time each side. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, back to the top. Exhale, release your arms. Toe heel your feet on back. Good. All right, chair and chair. Ready? Let's stand on up if you're able. I don't know if my head's lopped off here. If it is, oh well. All right, so we've got the chair behind us. Inhale your arms on up, sink your shoulders in. Feet are hips width apart. So remember how we were just sitting in our chair, rooting down our feet, lifting up our toes, hugging in our legs, belly pulls in. Hips are feeling like they're lifting up. Our ribs are lifting away. Shoulders sink on down. Inhale. Exhale, as though you're going to sit in that seat right behind you. That chair is right behind you. You're going to go all the way down like you're going to sit. Just slide on down. Good. You can goal post your arms. Keep your shoulders nice and wide here again. And find your gaze. Find your jisti straight ahead, that one point to look at. And just breathe. I know your quads right now are like kind of like, ee. So let's breathe nice and loudly. Breathe in. Out. In. Exhale, maybe sink deeper. Inhale. Exhale a little deeper. Inhale, come on up, hands to prayer. Release those legs here. Yeah, go ahead, stand straight up. Take a deep breath in. Open up your mouth. Awesome. All right, let's go behind our chairs. Actually, I'm going to do it sideways here so you can see. I was kind of playing around with some different things here, so hopefully you can see me here. We're going to try doing like almost like a runner's lunge and some down dogs using our chair. Maybe they'll work, maybe not, I don't know. So if you have your chair here, we're going to just kind of like a forward fold. Okay, we're just a halfway lift rather. So we're lifted halfway. So the top of our head's pressing towards the chair. Our spine is going behind us here. Okay, belly pulls in, soft bend to your knees. Inhale. Exhale, you can use your chair and then fold on over a little bit here maybe. So the more you bend your knees, the more you're going to release your lower back. The more you straighten your legs, the more you're going to stretch the backs of your legs. So it's up to you what you want to do here. Again, this is your practice. So as you fold forward, again, bending your knees, releasing the back, or you can just play with a little of both. Straighten and bend your knees. All right, inhale, lift up to that halfway lift again. Long spine, draw your shoulders back. Now we're going to step our right foot forward. We're going to take a pyramid here. So I'm not sure how your chairs are all looking over there, but right foot's forward, left foot, we got about maybe 18 inches. Both hips are square. And then using that chair, we're going to fold on forward. Soft bend in your right knee and keep pulling away that right hip back, left hip forward. Inhale, lift on up. We're going to take our left hand to the center of the chair now. Okay, so the left hand in the center of the chair in front of you. Take your right hand and you're going to place it right on your sacrum. And as we lift up, we're halfway lifting here again. You're going to twist onto the right. So we're opening up on our chest here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, pull that belly in, come back to center. You can place both hands down. Step your foot back. Let's do that halfway lift. Nice long spine again. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. This time, step your left foot forward for pyramid on the other side. So that front foot is straight forward. The back foot might even be like if you're looking at like we're a clock, maybe like at 1 o'clock or so, you might have a little angle to it. And if you can't get your back heel down, that's okay. Go ahead, fold halfway. Feel like right along the back of that leg, really good stretch. Soft bend in your knee and keep drawing. If you want, you can even take your left hand, hook it into that crease in your hip and pull that back and just fold on into that. And the deeper you fold, the more of an intense stretch you'll get. So again, just listening to your body and what you're able to do. Inhale, lift up back to the halfway lift. The right hand's going to go to the center of your chair. The left hand's going to come to your lower back here. You can press on in. You're going to open up and twist over to the left. Okay. Twisting pyramid. Inhale. Exhale, twist back to center. You can bring both hands on. Step your feet back again. So we're in a halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold again. Step your feet closer to the chair and stand on up. Isn't that so graceful? All right, how are we on time? Ooh, okay, great. Let's have a seat back in our chairs. All right, let's just do some work with our hands and our on our wrists here. So bring that right hand forward. We're going to just use our hands, your other hands, just press them. You're going to feel a really good stretch down the front over here. And then bring them down. Circle. The other side. Okay. The other way. All right, let's open and close our hands a little. So there's, I think I might have mentioned before, I don't know if I have in this class, about the Tibetans. It's a thing, the Tibetans, you can Google the Tibetans. One of the things was like going through and the parts of your hands, like stimulating something, like going through like this. I don't know, you'll have to Google it. I don't know exactly, but it's a thing. Sometimes I maybe make things up, I don't know. But just look up at the Tibetans and just do that. Good enough. All right, let's do our feet. So our feet are flat on the floor. Let's come on up onto our toes. So we're lifting our heels here, just feeling the stretch there. And then we can put our heels down and just lift and lower a few times, lifting our toes up, rocking onto our toes, dropping our heels down. All right, bring that right leg out. Let's make some circles with our right ankle. One way, then the other. And down, left leg up, circle. If anybody does Google the Tibetans, let me know if I'm anywhere near the right thing on that. Go the other way. And relax. I know there is one, the empty coat sleeves, like if you're standing, it's easier, but you know, moving side to side and just letting your arms go and gravity take you. It's kind of a fun one. Level of a ring out and then just letting gravity like stop. If you're standing up and you do this, you can give it a try later. Hold on to the chair. It's kind of fun as you really get moving. It's like you're a little kid with like a big coat on and you're just letting the coat sleeves go. That's what it's called, like empty coat sleeves. Kind of fun. Anyway, I think we're ready for Shavasana on that note. So go ahead, sink back into your chair. We're going to actually feel that chair on our back. Kick our right leg out, left leg out. Just sink on down. Kind of just melt into your chair. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth. 2 more. Big, full, clearing breath. Breathing in through your nose. Open. In again. And just scan your body now, beginning at the top of your head. Notice all of the space that you've created, all of that good deep breathing. Like the clutter that's been cleared out in your body and your mind. And maybe there's still things there, but you know you can let it go. You don't have to hold on to it. Just feel how heavy your hands are resting against your thighs right now. Nothing to hold on to. Three more breaths. And now slowly begin to bring movement to your fingers, wiggling your fingers. Wiggle your toes. Press yourself out up to seated. Pull yourself away from that chair again. Maybe scoot a little forward. Bring your integration back into your body. Bring your hands to prayer. Heart center. Take one more clearing breath together in through our nose. Open our mouth. Carrying your thumbs to your forehead. And together we'll bow and say, Namaste. Thank you, everybody. Next week, we won't have any live classes on Zoom, but you can go onto YouTube. I'm going to throw something up on Facebook for a video. If you go to YouTube and or go to Google Ellington Senior Center YouTube videos, there's tons of chair classes online. And then the following week, I invite everybody, I think it's November 4th, I want to say. Yep, November 4th, I'm going to be doing a yoga nidra at 9 o'clock. And that's going to be like, normally I have the mat class, but this is something I think everybody can do. You can do this in a bed if you want to, believe it or not. What it is, it's a guided deep relaxation. And we work our way down through each of our parts of our body, relax everything. You may like be asleep for the rest of the day, but they say 8 hours of half hour of this kind of meditation is like equivalent to 8 hours of sleep, and it restores your body. So if you want to come with an open mind for that, that's going to be the 9 o'clock on November 4th. I will have that in the newsletter, and we're going to post it on Facebook as well too, and on Zoom. So you can join me 9 o'clock November 4th, and then I'll still have the chair class that day too. Okay. So I think that's it for my announcements. I'm going to stop my live